Morzine 22, baby. Let's go.
Oh! Just to be different.
Swing, Caroline!
12,000 hours later.
We got to Dijon, we met Chris Bike Dijon, and we went go-karting, met all the lads at the shop and had a really good night out around Dijon. Checked out all the local bars and clubs, so massive shout out to Chris for that. We had a wild night, and then the day after it was straight back on the road and head to Morzine. So the first 2 nights were pretty rowdy. It was 40 of us, all went across to Morzine, haven't seen each other in a year, so we're letting our hairs down, having a wild night. And the first night in Morzine, I remember getting to the little cavern bar, I think it's called Cavern, and he said, look Tom, whatever you do, just play it cool, Greg Menard's in the house. And the first thing Tom did is just picked up Greg Menard's missus, put her in the air and was like, woo! And this was the result. So yeah, that was the first night of Morzine. As you can see, it's pretty leery, but we did get riding in after that. Promise. So the first day of riding, we headed to Super Morzine. So in Morzine itself, the village, there's 2 sides and 2 lifts. You've got Plenty side, which is the more steeper. There's a lot of natural off-piste stuff, and then there's a lot more steep kind of downhill runs that side. A lot of natural riding. And then on the other side, you've got Super Morzine, which is more bike style, bike park, man-made side. And it's just natural, not too steep, it's just nice gradient and nice and fast and just easy to chill down it and have some hot laps really. So it was obviously a few rough heads, so we played it safe, headed straight to Super M, did some mani missions out that side and then had a few runs down Super Morzine. And as you can see by this footage, the weather was prime. So the week before they'd had quite a lot of rain, but as soon as we got there it was sunshine, blue skies, dry trails and dusty. So yeah, we had a mega time. And as well as the trails, the roads over there are absolutely insane. Like you can just bomb down, you can tuck in and all race to the bottom, back to the village as quick as you can, especially from Super Morzine side. You come down the road and you can just either tuck in, go as quick as you want, or just pop some manis all the way down the hill. Night 1 for GC ended up with a black eye and a mangled eye by falling off a plant pot.
Yeah, baby.
And every day it was back to Bar Roberts for a pint and mucksig.
I am John T. I have just had a tequila, and you are trying to sort of film a movie in France, in the south of France, in Morzine, and I have a 1, 2, 3, 4 tequila, delirium tremors, and a beer, big fat beer, and they say we need to go home because we have.
So this, ladies and gentlemen, is the face to Santa Cruz.
I'm just saying, that's jumpy down there.
I was just sat at the top of the start ramp with Joey, and he turned around and said, the thing is, Ben, if you do crash, it's only mulch, it's not going to hurt. And then he did this.
Oh!
Yeah. Day 2 we headed across to Chattel Bike Park. So Chattel, there's a lot of big stuff there, a lot of big lines, massive berms, but this year, because it had a lot of traffic and we were end of season, it was just super rough. Like you just came down and it was just so hard holding on, and like you're pulling off lips and your arms are just beat up that much. Yeah, it was a little bit different this year in comparison to last year when I was on the B10. B10 just sail for everything. This year I was on the Bronson, so I did feel it in the arms, a little bit more on the legs. but you know, nonetheless, it was absolutely insane. But just over there, especially when you're first few days in, everything's just so big and intimidating, and you're coming down looking at lips thinking, whoa, where's it go? Like, you need to really lap it, get to know the trails, and then advance from there really. So this run in particular, you just chill in, you know, just getting a feel for the bike, feel for the trails, and then yeah, pushing it on further as we go into the week.
Oh, he's got it.
And this by far was one of the highlights of the holidays. So on the way back from Chatel, you come into this little village, and instead of getting on the chairlift back to Super Morzine, you can descend down the road and you get to the goats village. So the goats village, as in the name, it's just a village that is full of goats. It's like you drop into it and there's just goats everywhere. Like, so we're there taking selfies, putting stickers on goats, and just, oh, it was absolutely mint. And then the day after, there was a whip off, which was class. It was so good, like a well organised event. There was beers in the field, so you could go grab a beer, watch some people getting wild and loose on the bikes, and then have a go yourself. So yeah, it was awesome, mega fun that one, and it was just preparation up to World Champs, which was at the weekend. So yeah, something we were really looking forward to going, and we'd booked the extra weekend just so we could see the World Champs. And yeah, just see the top boys come down the hillside. Awesome.
Santa Cruz owns the Balls which obviously finishes with the World Champs this weekend. I will see you all there. We got IMAX Brewery serving ice cold beers at affordable prices. What more can you want? And we got the DV slinging a
This was the second highlight of Morzine as a wrap. The bobsleigh, slalom, whatever you want to call it, it was absolutely mint. Like, we all would sat down at the bottom having a couple of beers after a ride, and we're like, oh, should we go on the bobsleigh, should we have a go on that? And then Sean was telling us about a story where his missus derailed, ended up cutting her arm and had to go to hospital for stitches. It's like, yeah, obviously I'm going down in flip-flops, there's no health and safety rules. You wear a little piss pot helmet and you send it down the mountain, and you brake, so it's like you go as fast as you want to go. And this thing, it was just mint. We all tried setting off and doing it in the train, and she said, oh no, one at a time. So we went off, Sean waited at the bottom, we all like hit into each other, waited until we were all like conjoined, and then we sent it down the hillside, and oh, it was just incredible. It was so much fun. I wish we could have a setup like that in the UK. It would be incredible. So after another solid day on the bikes, we headed back into the town, and there was a street party on, which was absolutely wild. I went to see Rose at the Santa Cruz shop, and thanks to her, I ended up like this for the night.
Big GoPro carriage. Go.
So you can see the sequence, it's party, then ride, and today we are over at hillside again, so we did spend a lot of time there, and then between there, Leger, Morzine, Swiss side, and plenty we stuck to Super M and plenty side. So we had a good mixture of riding. This year I wanted to get out to Morzines, that's going to be really good. Never been there, been to Morzine about 5-6 times now, so I really wanted to get out there, but unfortunately it was like a big crew, everyone's having a mint time, and no matter where you ride really, there's always something for everyone should I say, and it is just mega fun and completely different to UK riding, so just happy to be out there really. So no, it was awesome.
Oh, this is mint, they're fucking bumpy as fuck. Awesome! Oh my god! Jesus Christ! I could went to, oh fuck me! You'll see on camera.
Another insane day on the bike, and then it was back on the lash. These lads on the guitars were so good, and this night was mega. And at this point, all days are just rolling into one. It's just party, go to sleep, wake up, ride bikes. And then today we headed to Swiss side, which the Swiss side is absolutely beautiful. Like, it's just views. You know, you're hitting the descents, and naturally everyone's saying, oh, don't look left, and there's a massive drop and stuff, but the views are just that good. You just can't not look. And then next minute you're heading down a valley and you're nearly falling off, but yeah, it's just so beautiful and picturesque everywhere you were. And not to forget the riding over there is just incredible. We did the Swiss National, which is this video you are watching right now. This is a top bottom good of that. And then finally, end of the week, it came the day of the World Cup champs, the world champs. It was absolutely electric. Like, I've never seen anything like it. Like, I've been to some festivals and things like that before, but the atmosphere here just outblew every single one of them. The French definitely know how to celebrate. Boom, he's done it. Luic Bruni as the new world champion. Absolutely insane. Like, it's crazy how when you watch races, the times are just so tight and you're like, surely no one's topping that, surely no one's topping that. Bruni came down, insane run, and just took over by like seconds. We're not talking half a second, we're talking 3 seconds or something stupid. But yeah, it was mental, and then the French just went wild. One mistake that we did make is not staying in Ligier long enough. Obviously the Ligier World Cup ended and the after party was there and it went off. Like, the streets were just so busy. We got to see the podium, which was fantastic. Like, people were everywhere, like standing on cars and roofs, the vans. It was, honestly, it was insane. But yeah, we went back to Morzine, went out that night. We went to L'Opera, so we started off in the nightclub, and we did witness a wedding. There was a woman, random woman in there, in a wedding dress, which is surreal, really. But and then after that, the party went from Ligier back to Morzine. Chris from Dijon, he came, so we ended up spending the night with him and having a mint night in L'Opera, which is the local Morzine nightclub. So that was it, the second to last night in Morzine. It went off. It was such a good night. Like, everyone was on top form. Obviously the French won World Cup. They were all happy. We were all happy. We had an absolutely incredible night. A lot of sore heads the next morning, and that was the last day to ride, so we just had a chilled one. We went up the hill, we got a little run in, Super Morzine, headed down the first trail, and then as soon as we got midway, it started opening up. It was like thunderstorm, showers, and then that was it. That was like, call it a day, head back to the chalet, pack the bags, and then that night we had a little chilled night in. We had a tapas, We got loads of cheese, loads of French wines, and we just had a real nice cosy night in, making sure we were fresh for the 5 a.m. set off. And that was it, Morzine 22 done. It was incredible, like the highlight for sure of the year. It was insane. Everyone had an amazing time. There was no big crashes, no big injuries. Everyone, like I say, had a really good time. We partied hard, we rode hard, and we did it on repeat, so it was incredible. You know, if you want to hang out with us next year and come to Morzine, drop us a line in the comments and we'll sort it out. That is Morzine 2022. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you've liked it, please do give it a thumbs up and drop us a line in the comments. Let us know what you think. Let us know if you've been or if you haven't been, if you've got any questions of what's out there, your capabilities, what type of riding styles out there. Let us, if you've got any questions, drop us a message. We'll get back to you and hopefully we'll see you out there in 2023. Thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy and we'll see you in the next one.